Welcome back everybody to Sam's Upholstery. I'm here with my good buddy Ryan from Iowa Classic Car, and we're going to try to get this 64 Impala that's been sitting for what?
25 years?
We're going to try to get this thing running today. So Ryan, where'd you find this thing?
Sam, my buddy found this car and 3 others in a grove just north of Carroll, Iowa, here about 3 weeks ago. He asked if I wanted all 4 cars, and obviously I didn't. I'm a Chevy guy, I'm an Impala guy. But this car right here was just sitting out in the guy's field, parked there in 85 or 90, and just left to rot. So I was able to get the car, get it home, file for a title. So we're going through that process right now. Car will be put back on the road someday, but right now let's
let's check underneath the hood.
Because this is the reason I wanted the car.
Oh my God!
It's a 327.
That'd be a good cut scene.
It would be. Oh my God! It's just a 327.
So does your buddy want it back or
no? He wanted the cash, and that was it.
And you might have made out a little bit better on that deal there. So I don't know, what do you think? Should we get the hood off first?
Yeah, let's get the hood. Let's put it up on the roof. Just get it out of the way for everyone, ease of access, and tear into this thing.
Yeah, let's do it. Dented. I don't want to scratch the paint.
All right, so it's hard to see, but it's F. Let me see here. F0516R on the head stamping. Sorry, Sam, didn't mean to blind you. And the back over here is 3782870, which indicates it's a 327 2-bolt block. So,
all right, so we got the hood off. I think our first step is to get this motor cleaned up. We're gonna get all these leaves and the dirt out, and then we can, get some Marvel Mystery Oil. Ryan, is that what you're kind of thinking?
Yeah, we'll
in the plugs and
pull the plugs once they're a little warmed up. You know, we don't snap them off, and get the cylinder soaking, and hopefully we can get this thing turned over.
All right, let's get to it. we got the motor cleaned up, I think let's pull the plugs and get some of that Marvel oil in it.
Let's get to work.
Alrighty.
All right, guys, we're gonna do some Marvel Mist oil in the cylinders here. Just from my personal experience, this stuff works better than 50/50 ATF and diesel. So we're gonna put some in each cylinder and see what happens here.
Should I roadkill it and dump it all over the motor?
Let's do all 8 and then we'll come back. Whatever else we want. Say it again.
Did you plug that? Did you plug the oil pan underneath?
I didn't.
So was this just dumping straight down?
We should probably do that. All right, guys. So we're gonna put the drain plug back.
This
in.
is a good teaching moment for everyone.
Always put the drain plug back in.
That was just to make sure that it would go through. Now that we know nothing is blocking that, we can go ahead and put that nut back on there.
I think right there we're in it. Oop, I'm fine. There you go. Do a little more if you would, Sam. What the hell? Where's it coming out at?
All over.
That must be at top dead center then, because I'm in the spark plug hole.
Okay.
Oh, that's all right.
Cool.
Yep.
You can twist this and then box it.
Oh, shit. Make a little bit of a mess. At least the
We
drain.
are gonna roadkill it.
At least the
after.
drain pan's underneath you. Go around here like this. Yeah, we're gonna lose some fluid here.
Just make a mess. I got the hard job here of holding the oil.
I think we're on it right there. Let's turn this.
That's what you want to do, is you just want to
Dump it all
dump
out.
it all over the bottom end of the motor. That'll really loosen everything up.
Did it come back in? I'm gonna turn my camera off and do this side too.
Alright, so do you think it's in the hole still, or? So what do you say about, let's get the valve covers off and check the rockers out and see what they look like, and maybe dump a little bit of that Marvel Mist oil on top of that too, let it soak down onto the crank.
That'll tell us a lot about what's in the motor.
Yeah.
You know, look at the top of it. So yeah, I'm all for it.
Yeah, then we can check too if like the lifters and stuff are stuck on the heads themselves.
Yeah, then I guess we'll see what we have. So
Okay, let's get to it. Great. All right, get this last screw off. It's kind of nice, they just come right out. Living it like well. I don't know, Ryan, my side's not too bad.
I'm surprised there's still oil up top here. Car's been sitting at least 25, maybe 30 years, and yeah, oil's sitting on the rockers. That's crazy. I mean, it doesn't look good, but it doesn't look terrible. Definitely better than I was gonna expect it to be, that's for sure. So, it gives us hope anyways. So we're putting this marble mystery oil in their turn holes deep down the cam. And then, you know, just for good measure. Lubricate everything. Oh shit, didn't do that.
It's okay now, like the whole top end of the engine's lubricated.
Just like baking a cake. Add a lot of oil to a stuck motor and you have a not stuck motor anymore. That's how it works, right?
Okay, so we got the fan off, we got the pulleys off, and then what we went ahead and did is we swapped out the smaller bolts for the longer ones. And what we're gonna end up doing, we're gonna stick this crowbar in there and see if we can pry this loose.
You want me to pick it up and
What if I go over here? Now I'm in the shot? Yep. If I can get on it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to try to push this with the crowbar. See if we can get any sort of movement. That's a big negative. Try one more time. Whew. She's stuck on there good. So I think what we're going to end up doing, I think we're just going to go ahead and oil the cylinders again with that marble mystery oil, then let it sit overnight. Then we'll hit it again in the morning.
The next morning.
well, it's day 2.
Day 2.
Motor's been sitting overnight.
And you know, that's what's nice about the marble mystery oil is I think it says right on the label, it's guaranteed to let this thing loosen up, right?
We'll see how much the
Let's,
guarantee works.
Let's try the old heave-ho stick and no, not even. Why don't you try on your side?
Yeah, so I can get it from over here. Oh, no.
It's a whole lot of nothing.
I'm not gonna blow my back out to try to get that going here.
I mean, that's what we were kind of afraid of once we pulled it in here and really kind of tore into it. She's pretty locked, but you know, I think that's pretty realistic what to expect when you find something like this. It's you know, it's not all just dump a little bit of gas and some ether down and it's going to pop right off. So this is.
And that's I think the TV shows do a horrible job of doing that. Is they can pull a car like this in and it's running,
Right.
And no one actually sees the reality of this car's been sitting in the field, abandoned for 25 plus years. The motor, the rings, I mean, stuff's tight and it doesn't want to come loose. So the cool thing is though, it can be rebuilt.
And realistically, that's what you'd probably do in something like this.
Yeah, I mean, even if we got it run today, the car still needs a full restoration. You're not going to leave this motor in it like it.
Right. And, I mean, it's not like some rare numbers matching motor. Well, I mean, it's probably numbers matching with the car, but it's not like some hot horsepower. What,
Yeah.
250?
Yeah, this is 250 horse.
So, I mean, realistically, you're going to break this down, put aluminum heads, aluminum intake, all that kind of good stuff on it. So,
Probably
is
better
it
than-
really that big a deal that it didn't
Yeah.
start? I mean, yeah, if you got it started, everything's still worn out inside anyway.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, it'd be cool to hear it run, but even if it does run, its days are numbered.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but they can be rebuilt, and it just takes the time and the energy to pull one apart and redo it. So,
Well, and if you read on the internet, a lot of people are doing LS swaps.
yep.
And that's what I think a lot of people prefer to do on stuff like that.
And-
Now, don't shoot me. I'm joking. This is a joke.
But even though these old motors are super simple to work on and make good power, it really is hard to beat the reliability and the fuel economy for a new LS motor.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of the way of the future, unfortunately. And as technology progresses, I don't think we're going to be seeing that disappear anytime soon.
That's true. That's true. Well, I think that kind of does it for today. I'm Sam Mapes. This is Ryan McAtee with Iowa Classic Cars. Hope you enjoyed kind of watching us tinker on this, and stay tuned to the next one.
Thanks for watching.